Uh, Today's video is video number 22, and in today's video we'll be discussing about priority rules. I believe this video is the last topic for the trap series for the theory. Then further videos will be on the tests. This will be a little bit lengthy, and please stay tuned. Okay, I will skip the disclaimer, and I hope you have been enjoying till now, and further this last video you will also enjoy for the theory. Regarding the agenda, we will be discussing about the various traffic guidelines. Then we will discuss what are the priority rules at designated priorities, without at junctions without designated priorities, at roundabout, paved road, unpaved road. Means I have made it summarized and specific, and the rules specific to the group, so that it is easy to understand. In many of the resources, these all rules are scattered here and there, but it is better to put it in one presentation so that it is easily understood and one can distinguish also which rule is applicable where. Okay, moving forward, the traffic guidelines. Okay, the traffic rules or the priority of the traffic guidelines are in this format. First, the enforcement officer has the highest priority. If suppose it is red, for example, if suppose it is red and the traffic officer says to go, then we have to go, because he is on the he or she or the traffic official is on at the highest level. If there are no traffic officers, then we have to follow the traffic lights. The second priority is of the traffic light. Then the third order of priority is of traffic symbols. Then the general rules, like I have to keep to the right, I have to give priority to the people coming from the right. So yeah, those are the rules. So this is the order of priority for car drivers. Okay, priority rules at junctions with designated priorities. Signs and symbols on the road govern, like shark teeth on the road. If there, as you know, when there is a shark teeth, the drivers has to be given priority rather than the passengers, irrespective coming from left or right. Uh, Shark teeth is also known as yield lines, are only for the drivers to give way, not for pedestrians. Okay, this is the rule for the designated priority. Priority junction rules where there are no designated priorities, like for example here there is no traffic light here, the junction without designated priority, there are no sharp teeth here. In this junction it is very difficult to understand who has to be given priority, and that is the cause of most of the accidents also. People don't have knowledge. So here I have illustrated some clear rules. We already discussed about this in an earlier video, but it's a to recap. As a recap, we have to read it again. During turning of car, pedestrians and drivers going straight on the same road has priority. This is already known. All the traffic users have priority if my car is taking a turn and they are going on the straight path. If turning car and the pedestrian are on the opposite road, like moving perpendicular to each other, then no priority to the pedestrian, but priority to the driver coming from the right. If turning a straight car, going car, and the second straight going or turning are on the opposite road, like meeting perpendicular to each other, the driver on the right have priority. If two vehicles are merging on the same road, then short turn has more priority than long turn. This also we discussed in the earlier video. Priority rules at the roundabout. One has to give way to the vehicles continuing in the roundabout. This is very important to know, that if a vehicle is already in the roundabout, then if I am entering the roundabout, I have to give priority to the vehicle who is already in the roundabout, irrespective coming from left or from the right. So the vehicles who did not enter has to stop. Then priority rules at both unpaved and paved road. From this part, a question I can give in writing, that a question is a must. So for paved and unpaved combination, When there is means it means that if this is the road and this is the unpaved road, and this one is a paved road, then give way to drivers from both left and right. Means suppose let also example, this is a unpaved road. Then if a car is trying to enter from this direction or from this side, then the car on the paved road do not have to give priority to the cars on the unpaved road. So either from the left or from the right, this car will go first. This car will go first. That was for the drivers. What about the pedestrians? So imagine if a pedestrian is coming from this direction or a pedestrian coming from this direction, then the car on the paved road do not have to give priority to the pedestrians. That is what I intend to say here. Okay, let's take another example. Suppose this is the unpaved road and this is the paved road. If here is a car and if here is a pedestrian, then the car on the unpaved road do not have to give priority to the pedestrian either from the left or from the right. And please understand that the skaters, the people who are on the skateboards, are also pedestrians. Only and only the car on the unpaved road has to give priority to the car on the paved road. Okay, that was for paved unpaved combination. Now only for paved combination. For example, if this road and if all the roads are paved and this is also paved, in that case give way all the traffic from both left and right.